Good afternoon. Thank you. Please sit down. His Excellency Harry K. Thomas Jr., Ms. Leslie Bassett, Father Eduardo Vasquez, Lieutenant Roberto Beltran, Representative Dakila Carlo Cua, GSIS Chairman Daniel Bitay Lacson, Sir Rafa Lopa, Ms. Robin Diallo, families of the 24th Annual Ninoy and Cory Aquino Fellowship Awardees, Board of Directors of the Ninoy and Cory Aquino Foundation, officers and staff of the U.S. Embassy, fellow workers in government, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, good noon. Since 1988, our friends in the U.S. Embassy have taken great effort to organize this event. Each year, they select outstanding Filipinos in the fields of journalism and public service and invite them to travel to the United States to participate in the International Visitor Leadership Program for an exchange on issues of mutual interest and concern. I don't have to point out how the annual exchange of ideas between our most outstanding citizens is an enduring testament to the strong historic bond that our countries share. Through this, they are given the opportunity to talk about some very important issues and are given an avenue to foster increased international understanding. Moreover, this fellowship allows us to give recognition and thanks to Filipinos who have made significant contributions to our country. I thus extend my gratitude to the U.S. Embassy and to each and every person who has worked to make this possible. When these awards began in 1988, they were named after my late father for his accomplished career in media and public service. In 2009, after my mother's passing, they renamed it the Ninoy and Cory Aquino Fellowships for Professional Development. I must tell you, as a son, it means a lot to me that these awards are named after my parents. My father took great pride in being a journalist, and both my parents took their jobs in public service very seriously. They sacrificed so much comfortable life, time with their family, and they dedicated their entire lives so that the people could win back their own country and so that the people could live full and meaningful lives in this country. I have to admit, it is good to see that yearly through these awards, their heroism is given tribute. But being one of their children, I suppose it is easier for me to see them not only for their heroism. I'm able to look at them merely as mom and dad, as regular citizens of this great country who happen to make great sacrifices. I believe this is what we're truly celebrating today, the capacity of the common Filipino to contribute to genuine and lasting change. This is what I'd like everyone to remember about my mother and my father, and about those to whom we have awarded these fellowships, that they are just like each and every one of us, but had chosen to go far beyond what is required of them as citizens to help their fellow men. We don't need to look further than our fellows today to see examples of this. Since 2003, Father Ponpon Vasquez has been serving bravely as priest and media man in Maguindanao province, where we all know conflict exists. In 2006, he founded iWatch, a media outfit under the Oblate Communications Philippines. iWatch produces documentaries that draw attention to the detrimental effects of armed conflict on innocent civilians. For all his good work, Father Ponpon has even received death threats from some parties, which has forced his congregation to ask him to go on hiatus for his personal safety. But despite the dangers he faces, he maintains that what motivates him is simple, that his documentaries give the poor a voice, that they allow the poor to be recognized in society. Our public service awardee, Lieutenant Junior Grade Roberto Beltran, is a member of the Naval Special Operations Group, Unit 2 based in Poro Point, La Union. Like many of those in our armed forces, he chose to serve and to defend his country in lieu of taking a more lucrative path, sitting back and enjoying a comfortable life with his family. It wasn't an easy decision to make for Mr. Beltran. Before he signed up to defend our country, as you all know, 3 of his older brothers had to make the ultimate sacrifice, as they were killed in action against domestic insurgents and international terrorists in southern Mindanao. And while one would normally expect Mr. Beltran's conviction and eagerness to serve to waver, the sacrifices of his older brothers have actually become a source of strength for him. After his brothers died nobly in battle, he made an appeal to his mother, who was understandably afraid of losing another son. He told her that he needed to serve on behalf of his brothers with a vision of achieving a genuinely peaceful Philippines so that what happened to them would not have to happen again. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call love for country. To the awardees, as President of this country, allow me to say to both of you that you will always have my admiration and respect for what you have given to the Filipino people. Today, we have awarded two outstanding and inspiring individuals, but I believe that the truly amazing thing is this, the fact that as human beings, we have the capacity to push ourselves just as these two people have, just as the past winners of the awards have, and just as both my parents have. All of us are aware that our country is in a process of recovering, of rebuilding institutions that have not served us so well in the past years. The reality is that this is a difficult job, one that cannot be accomplished by one person or even by the government alone. But if the Filipino people hear about the stories of Father Ponpon and Lieutenant Beltran, if they take it to heart, and if they follow the examples of our awardees, each in their own little way, then what this great nation filled with great people can achieve may well be limitless. And in Father Ponpon's recital of the impossible dream, I do remember my father singing, which I thought was a very good rendition of Impossible Dream, but was contradicted by my mother and my sisters. And it has real meaning for us because he sang it in his cell in Fort Bonifacio at a time when we felt we were truly alone. And I guess it is really a testament to what we still have to do, that there are exceptional sacrifices that gentlemen like our awardees today, ladies, have had to do to get us to where we should be. We will not give up the fight. We will continue this until its logical conclusion that we have reached our rightful place in the sun. Thank you. Good day.